Is it possible to build a startup in only 30 days? Follow Angel and Gerardo on their journey to find out. We will learn about tools and methodologies known to them after many years of experience that will make this goal more achievable. Cringe warning. This content may trigger high levels of cringe in you. This is not scripted. You will see us making mistakes with bad lighting, no makeup, tired, and in our natural everyday environment. Be advised.
Okay, hi, I am Jerry.
Hi, I'm Angel.
Well, we are the founders of Vreix. I wanted to give you a little bit of context about who we are and why we're doing this. So, I'm also the owner of Quavanti. It is a digital agency. We do software development, digital marketing, and digital transformation as well. It's a small company. We are young. It's been working for a little bit over 2 years now. And the idea for Vreix came from Quavanti itself. We were working with some clients, and that's when the idea came up from that.
Myself, I'm a construction entrepreneur and a small real estate developer, and that means that I build and sell houses. I'm also a business analyst at Quavanti. My job is to make surveys on the processes of different companies and clients so we can implement better processes and make a company better.
So Vreix is it's a developing startup. We've been working on this project for about a year and a half, maybe, until now. But the whole thing is that we have been working intermittently on this, so it hasn't been developing as quickly as we would like it to. And it is a software, and specifically a mobile app, to help construction businesses manage their processes from within their projects. There are several applications out there, but several software that already works fine for them, especially for bigger companies, but there is nothing at the moment made for the smaller players, and specifically made to work from within the project, the construction site.
So far, we have been validating the market with positive results, and from now on, we are about to build the app. Even though we are not programmers, we are using no-code application to make the MVP.
So as Angel was saying, we have a working Figma prototype. We have some interviews. We've done some market research as well. So we know there is a real problem, especially in Latin America, that needs to be solved, that hasn't been correctly done so far. And we have, as he was saying, we have maybe 10-15% of the front end done through no-code application, and we're just starting on the back end. So that's pretty much the progress. Maybe you want to talk about the investment?
Well, myself, I'm going to be the first user. Myself, I have problems with my own construction businesses, and I think it would be a good solution for us and for the industry to have control of all the process on construction.
Okay, so we're taking on this challenge because, we want to finish a working product in a much shorter time span than we were previously doing so. So we are trying to focus most of our efforts into this so we can have this working product as quickly as possible, instead of jumping back and forth between different activities. That was our main problem with this project. So we're trying to focus a lot more effort into this. We know it's hard. Angel, actually, he doesn't think we can do it. And that's good, because when you're building a startup, it's important to have different opinions between the founder, different opinions between the people you're working with, and you need to push yourself, even though there are some things that you don't think are achievable, even yourself. So, the goal is to make it work in only 30 days. We are going to do whatever we can to reach this goal, to achieve this goal. Maybe we will do it, maybe we won't, but what I think is important is to accelerate the development and to have as much progress as we can within this time span.
It's important to note that as of now we have other jobs too, and we're going to try to make this our full-time job, but we need to have other sources of income, so we need to focus a little on the other jobs too. As Gerardo said, I don't think we can do it. I've been trying to be a realist here, but I'm going to do my best, and we're going to take a toll on this with this job.
Okay, so myself, I'm gonna have to limit my time of my own company, my other company. Fortunately for this project, I am able right now to cut my time considerably, maybe half to what I used to work in that. And I actually needed to, some personal things. For example, I'm gonna have to switch gyms. I'm not gonna go to the same gym as before. I'm actually dating someone right now, and I told them that I wouldn't be able to see them so much anymore, at least for these 30 days that we're gonna take on this challenge. And yeah, it is this kind of things that we're changing up. I actually have two other partnerships, two other projects that I'm not putting them on hold, but I just took a couple of meetings yesterday to talk with the other partners of these other companies that I'm gonna focus more time on this, and I couldn't be working as much time on the other one. So we needed to develop a more creative solution of how to keep going with those projects without having to be present so much time on them. So that's pretty much for me.
Well, for me, I think I said it already. I have a home that I have to finish in 2 months, and I'm several delayed, and I need to dedicate some time to this job, but that's the only risk that I'm having right now. I'm going to lose some money if I don't finish in the time, but that will be all.
I wanted to say something else. We want to make this as organic as possible. This is the first episode. This is the only one that we're going to have with a little bit of production. We have a couple of lights here. We have a tripod and everything. We are in a controlled environment, but we do want to make this as organic and natural as possible. So that the rest of the footage you're going to see, that we're going to record ourselves from our own phones. And well, this is we actually, in my mind, I want also to inspire other entrepreneurs in order to help you if you have an idea and if you want to do something of your own, to know that there are many processes that we've done over the years. We've been in other accelerators, we've been in incubators, and actually we're not going to start from zero from Vreix. So everything that we've learned, we might you may, and the goal is for you to learn as well from what we are trying to show you. We don't have many relationships that will accelerate this. We don't come from any particular rich background. Our families are not very rich or very privileged. So we're going to do this in a very lean and very cost-effective way. So yeah, that's one of the goals. So you can get to know exactly how we do it. What are the highs? We're going to have highlights. We're going to have lowlights. We're going to have issues. We're going to have problems. We're going to make mistakes, and we want to be as transparent as the whole process, as how natural it is, instead of what we usually see maybe in social media, that because this is not easy. What we're gonna do has not been easy so far. It will not be easy, and well, it is gonna be a challenge. And this is, well, for starters, making this video is hard for us because we're actually coming out of our comfort zone. We don't like recording ourselves. We are not very social media people. Just the fact that we're doing this today is just proof that we, as entrepreneurs, we need to come out of our comfort zone as much as possible in order to achieve our goals, right? So I'm very excited for this. I'm nervous, I'm scared, but having this wonderful team together and the pressure of this recording and this challenge, I think it will help us a lot to achieve this goal.
I think all is said, my friends. I think that is worth it. It's easy.
Let's just go, okay? Listo?